let's learn about PyTorch Autograd. So let's build this from scratch. This is the second day of learning PyTorch from scratch. And the goal for this lesson is to turn manual backpropagation into a real backward method on the value object that we did. Now, even if you didn't watch previous video, you will still understand this one now. First, we will learn why local derivative rules are not enough by themselves, and we will learn the topological order of computation graph, like backward. And the main thing is we will learn how to use backward to automate what we did in day one manually, the backpropagation. So if you have some numbers, let's say ABC, and you get E is equal to A times B, and D is equal to E plus C. You see, this is like a graph. So you need D's to create E, and then you need E to create D. So D depends on E, and D depends on A and B. So backward pass, when going backpropagation, when using this for the neural network, you need to visit all of these in the reverse order. I will show you this simple function helper for creating this topological graph. Let's start with this empty array and a set. This set will hold visited nodes. You can see here that we keep track of all of the visited nodes. So we're going to define this function that's going to build a node. So if node is not visited, we will add that to this set of visited nodes. And then we will also append. So you see how we also build, we recursively call this function. So this will actually go to all of the previous nodes, and then from previous, and then previous of the previous. And you see how it's gonna recursively go backward and take all of the previous nodes. And it's gonna build all of them. So it's just gonna add, it's just gonna create this array and set of all of the previous nodes. You can join our community to become AI researcher. You can learn, there are 7+ hours of courses on math, PyTorch, transformers, and everything, including the community where we engage, create posts, answer questions, etc. Check below the video, start your free trial. And now we can add this dot backward. So I'm just gonna define this dot backward function here. So we will build this topological graph and start from gradient 1, and as we go backward through the graph, it will add gradients and multiply and follow our rules. You see how it built the graph and then reversed the graph. So for node in reversed graph, it will go backward on each node. If this is complex, we will see examples below as well, so don't worry. So I already said that self gradient is equal to 1. This seeds the output gradient, and then the reverse loop is gonna apply local backward rule, so derivative to every previous node. It's gonna do the backpropagation because it's reversed here. So this is the same chain rule from the day one that we manually did. Now it's just done automatically by tracking the visited nodes and going backward. So we can put this into the value class, this backward function, just copy paste here. So this is the same that we already did before. So the idea, if we have multiple value objects, we do some calculations, we can just call backward on the last one, and this should backpropagate into all of them. So we don't need to do it manually like in lesson 1. So in this case, all of these will have gradients now, and if we print them, it's gonna look something like this, according to the rules of backpropagation, the chain rule that we explained in previous lesson. So in this lesson, what we did is we just make the traverse automatic, so backpropagation automatic, not manual like we did in the first day. And here is some tasks for you to do. So let's reuse node. Let's say A plus A. Now we use this node twice. So this should work as well, because we used plus equals. If you check the previous lesson's code, which all of that is available in the GitHub here, you can see that we use plus equals. And the gradients should accumulate, not overwrite. And if yours is overwriting, there is some bug or error somewhere. So let's check some other tasks. For example, implement subtraction with only what you already have. So you see this one. This is how you would implement it. Now there needs to be more code added. This is the test that you may run. The other thing I want you to do is add functionality to reset or delete old previous gradients. So right now there is no this functionality, so you can add that. So day 2 is complete once .backward produces the same gradients that day 1 required you to compute by hand. You can join the AI research community to become AI researcher below, where you will learn math, PyTorch, neural networks, transformers, everything from scratch. And there is also 7+ hours of courses. There is community where I'm gonna support you, I'm gonna help you. So see you in the community. Start your free trial, check the description below the video.